The Dorm Disorder podcast contains real stories, adult language, and occasional chaos. Some content may not be suitable for all audiences. Listener discretion is advised. Now on to the episode. Welcome back to the Dorm Disorder podcast. This is part 2. Let's talk about your relationship with basketball, because both of you played basketball together.
Come on, man.
I'll start off.
That was my center right there, boy.
Girard used to be losing in basketball when we were in the 6th and 7th grade. This varsity team was losing, and they actually didn't start winning until I was a senior. Our first year we were winning when he was him, Al, Sly, Covington, and myself. That was the starting 5, and we were 8-2. And I was in the 9th grade, and Mr. Watson, who was like a father figure to me, because I had low self-esteem. I didn't realize until I was an adult. I had low self-esteem because that wasn't really Girard's job, and I wasn't getting it at home. A little pat on the back. However, Mr. Watson used to say, "Good job." I almost feel like crying right now. He said, "Good job, Ned," and that really boosted me up. And then as we went to junior varsity, we were winning also. Then I went to varsity. I just looked in the yearbook. In 77, the record was 5-11. But when I was a senior, we missed the Penn Jersey championship by 1 game. Dwight Rainey, Sly, he didn't play, and he was real good. He was something like Steph Curry. But we also played basketball together in college, not for the college team, but intramural basketball. He can shoot really good. I could jump real high and I get rebounds, but I always told people about Girard College as far as sports. Our guards could probably compete with public school. I was a center, and that would be like Gene Banks, 7-footers and stuff like that. So that's out. But Girard could compete, in my opinion. I was always proud when I left Girard to talk about the wrestling team and the soccer team, because we were just as good. And outside of basketball, the class of 1977 with Insinger and Byerly and Walton and the whole rest of them, they won the Penn Jersey championship. And they had the best soccer team, the class of 77, that Girard has ever had in 20 years. Yeah. And after that, when I left Girard, I used to actually follow the classes in the Inquirer.
Oh, okay.
And they finally won the championship with Isaac and Carrie Charles, the class of 1981. And I think you guys have been doing excellent in sports ever since, girls and boys basketball teams and other sports also. Yeah.
Look, Ned was my center. Mm-hmm. You see how short we are, right? You see how short we are, and he was the center. And so we were playing, much taller teams.
Right.
I remember, what was it, Valley Forge? We went to Valley Forge. They had the most slipperiest floor. Mr. Watson had to put down a wet towel. We had to run up the court and walk and run on. We were slipping and sliding all over the place.
I thought you were going to mention something.
Oh, man, look, basketball was the thing.
Yeah.
Ned went to Westchester. That's why I got up Westchester.
Okay.
And the first thing was we went to the gym, I'm scared. I'm quaking. I'm still in high school. I'm still at Girard. Mm-hmm. He's a freshman. And I'm looking at all these guys. They up and down the court, balling. I'm sitting on the sideline shaking like, can I even compete with these guys? These guys look good. Ned, and he won't talk about it. Ned went up for a rebound, got the rebound, and went down the court and dunked. Now, I hadn't seen him in a year. I'm like, oh, is that what we're doing? Okay, all right. He said, you can hang with him once we got on the court. Yeah. Oh, that was it.
He's a shooter.
That was it.
He's a pure shooter.
We used to always pick our own. We went over at Westchester. We would take 4 guys with us and pick up another person. Mm-hmm. And we would run intramural. We would run after school, set my classes up, so go over to the gym after class. That's what saved us at Girard. because you guys had women. You know what I mean? You had ladies.
We had
That's all you had.
Yeah, that's all we had was
Yeah.
sports. I ain't gonna get into what other things we did. But yeah, that was the thing. And just real quick, you know, I started playing basketball on the small gym.
Junior school playground.
Junior school playground.
Uh-huh.
Junior school. They used to have basketball courts down
Yep.
there along the wall.
Yeah. And
there were times where the neighbors on the other side of the wall would pop up.
Mhm.
Mr. Wine would blow the whistle. You know, that means we all had to move. All had to go. You know, I would always get upset because they interrupted my game. Oh, get off the wall, you know. But before I came, it was understood you don't say anything to them.
Right.
But, you know, I grew up in South Philly. Yo, who was these guys? I started throwing rocks at them.
I'm starting to see a
Me and
theme
these
here.
rocks. You know what I mean? Me and these rocks on the wall. I don't know. Look, maybe it started. That's when it must have started. But then, at one point, the guy came up. Mr. Wine didn't see him. He slid over. And we just started talking to him. They were really impressed in the fact that we had came to Girard. And he really got interested in how was the school, what was going on. And there was a couple times they came over, Mr. Wine didn't see him, and we let him play. And we became cool. You know, other than that, if they seen him, we had to run. I'm like, I ain't run. Look, they interrupting my game, please. You're interrupting my game. But yeah, basketball was the thing that saved us. You know, that's all we did was basketball. You know, so yeah.
The 70s we had some really good athletes also. You had that were like almost like Jim Thorpe. You had Jim Ryan. He was excellent in all sports. JJ's name was Gerald Jones. He was real good. Chuck Ensinger. Yeah, and even JJ played soccer for the Marines.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, even Tim Bearfield played for the Air Force. And Bunky also boxed for the United States Navy. I think it was 8-2. We played some sports. I mean, in my life, like children, I tried to set up basketball leagues, like just on the street, you know, on our block and stuff like that. No, I didn't try to set it up. We did set it up for 2 years, but in my mind, they know nothing about that armory floor. Talk about the parquet floor, you know, offensive foul. You don't even really want to. Sometimes you weren't allowed to walk with your shoes on there.
Oh, yeah.
And also those little statues up there with the baseball player and stuff like that. His class is 77.
Yeah.
Y'all cut those things up in wood shop.
Mr. Moore had us put them up. Not the ones all the way up. But, you know, they used to have wooden.
Yeah, I remember.
No, they're still up there. Y'all put those up there. Yeah.
No, we ain't put the ones all the way up top.
No, I'm talking about you cut them. You made them.
We
No,
made
you
them.
didn't put them. You made them.
But we did put wooden basketball courts up. We had to
did put those
redo
courts
the
up,
basketball courts.
Sand
The wood. They had us up there with pulleys.
They did.
There's no other way. I'm looking at the engineers. They're looking at us. And I'm like, what you guys supposed to be putting this thing up? We pulling on this thing. But yeah, they had us do it as a class project. And so
That's crazy.
But the parquet floor, man, you couldn't beat that. The armory floor.
You couldn't beat that.
Man. I thought I was in Boston.
My last year was the first year they had the rollouts.
Oh yeah, they changed it on us.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Why not?
I ain't like them rollouts.
It's because it was they didn't have them out 24/7. First of all,
right,
and they only brought them out maybe for the practice and maybe for games. It was almost like playing away the first year. They didn't just sit out there all year long.
Okay.
Mr. McKay, they used to take the air out of them and push them somewhere. So it was like it was a pretty court. But it was like an away game.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because we used to play across.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they were stationary. So that's what we played, rough house all day.
Yeah. Us
You know,
too.
games. So that court we could play on all day. But then, like Ned said, you know, it was like an away game when they brought them out, they put them up, and I'm like, I ain't playing on this thing. I'm not used to this court. But yeah. But the guys who came after us, the Truxons, the CC.
CC, Isaac,
Yeah,
class of
Isaac,
81.
they won the championship.
They did.
Penn Jersey
Penn Jersey
championship.
81.
You know, and we could kind of see it. You know, when you're about
See
to
it building.
graduate,
Yeah.
you see these young guys coming up after you.
Actually,
You know,
CC, Wayne McNeil, and Isaac, they were 3 years behind me, and McKay was grooming them. McKay
Yeah.
had them on the varsity basketball team. Also, my brother's class with Joe Rowley and Chambers and Kevin Jenkins, they won a soccer championship,
Yeah.
which I really didn't know until I looked in my brother's yearbook, because he was salutatorian. He was pretty smart compared to me, but he really didn't have nothing to do with Girard. He doesn't show off his trophy, all that kind of stuff. I think that's big time. I think y'all won the championship, and I'm just seeing it in the yearbook. It's like amazing.
see, Ned brought up a name, though. See, you should have never brought Mr. McKay's name. Mr. McKay, if you're looking. Ned talking about, don't. No. We're going to straighten this out. One game,
Oh,
he set me down.
oh,
Damn, Mike.
oh.
Me,
This is
Ned,
gym
since
disorder.
we were since we were in the 6th grade, I always started.
Yeah.
That was the team.
Yeah.
One day he sat me at a game, never told me ahead. He called out the starting 5,
It wasn't him.
and I wasn't in it.
Started Willis Reed.
I'm looking like, okay. Everybody's looking at me like, well, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Set the first quarter. Okay. All right. Set the second quarter. Okay. Yo. What's going on? You know what I mean? What did I do? You know?
Yeah.
What did I do? Halftime comes. Third quarter comes. Owen's still sitting on the bench.
Wow.
Now it's over. It's done. It's done. Call timeout. They call timeout. I'm livid now. I'm livid. It's over. It's over because we were at home that day.
Oh, okay.
So the bleachers is full. People looking at me, asking me. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Ask Mr. McKay. So at halftime, no, at the timeout, if you don't need me, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Oh, Mr. McKay got upset. I got upset. Ned takes over.
Wait a minute. He left
I left.
the gym.
I
Went to the locker room. The coach, Mr. McKay, I wasn't going to tell this story. Mr. McKay, he left. I always wanted to coach.
Why did he leave?
Yes, Mr. McKay. We're
Mr.
straight
McKay,
to this.
I always wanted to coach. So
He always wanted to be a
called
player coach.
I called a timeout, and I put somebody else in. Now I'm coaching. Finally, and Mr. Sieber got on me. He was the athletic director after the game and told me, "Who the hell do you think you are, coach?" I'm saying to myself, because I really didn't talk back to people. I'm saying to myself, "Yo, I didn't lead the game and the coach."
Yeah.
But Mr. McKay had also, from what I understand, the soccer team must have been doing something that he didn't approve of, and he walked out on them, and his wife came in and coached.
That was the
Coached
only
team.
experience I ever had sitting. And Ned took over. You know what I mean? I'm like,
funny.
this was crazy.
Should have came back. You know,
Yeah, he started the next game. He started.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
you should have came back because then that would have put you in.
No, I had my club.
I didn't think of that.
I had my uniform and everything
I
on
didn't
by
think
that
of
time.
that.
It was done.
It was done,
It was over. That game, I didn't want to have it. If I knew Mr. McKay was going to walk away, yeah, I'd have came back. Put me in. Nah, but that was just one of the weirdest times. And to the day, I don't know, Ned, do you know why he took me out?
Well, the reason
Or
why I
didn't
said
play that
the
day?
reason why I said the person he put you in for, Reed, was taller. He didn't play basketball that much. William Reed, and maybe he was getting them mixed up with Willis Reed from the New York Knicks.
Yeah, I don't know. That I never got an explanation.
I did do some things at Girard. It wasn't in the dorm. I started hanging around this one guy in your class for like 6 months. And we were like, I guess we thought we was like, I don't know, Elliot Ness or something. And the visiting people, wrestling teams and stuff, we were taking their change while they were upstairs wrestling, and taking their change down in the locker room.
He was borrowing.
And Mr. Sieber said to me, because I was the captain of the JV basketball team, and Mr. Sieber said to me, Jenkins, somebody's been stealing the visitor players' money and everything, and I want you to find out who it is. So I went and told Glenn what he said, and we didn't do it anymore. And I was telling somebody that story this morning. And Sieber probably figured I did have something to do with it, because it definitely stopped then. I didn't do a lot of mischievous stuff, but one day I got a town pass. I was in the 11th grade. I got a town pass. I came back. It wasn't a 40 of beer. They didn't have 40s of beer. I had a 32 ounce of Coke 45, and I climbed over the fence behind the library with the real steel pointed behind there.
You wasn't the first person to get that spot.
That was like a ladder. It was built like a ladder.
And I never got caught doing anything bad at Girard. And I had that beer when I was at the top. I didn't pray that much either unless I was going to the dentist. But the principal, Mr. Wooten, used to have to come to my class and get me and take me to the dentist. But when I was at the top, I said to myself, you never got caught doing anything wrong. If I get down and don't get caught, I won't do anything else. And I didn't. And we ripped off the seniors one day. I'm still hanging. I called the guy. He said I could mention his name. Glenn Clory, class of 79.
Oh, man.
And I'm with Glenn, and some seniors had some liquor in their room. They had bottles of wine, mainly wine and everything. And we waited till they went to the cafeteria. We could have got beat up by them too. And we waited till
yeah, they still living though.
Oh no, not now. Not now. Back then. We waited till they went to the cafeteria. We waited till they went to the cafeteria, and we lifted their window, and I lift Glenn up to get in Bordeaux Hall, and he started passing me the liquor, and he's passing me the wine bottle.
Alexander Monday.
And
takes
we
a
went
beat.
back to Allen Hall, and we put it under Antone and them under their mattress. And they tried to, they were scanning people to see who was slightly intoxicated and everything. And lastly, you can edit this out if you choose. The first time when I was 14 somebody gave us a joint. We were smoking a joint. And I felt something come up from my foot, and and it hit my stomach. And if you said the word I was like, wah! I'm laying out in the grass, and the peer pressure after a while, the boys from North Philly were like, you have an ant brain. If you keep laughing, you have a brain the size of an ant if you can't stop laughing. I'm like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. So you're like, but thinking about it and looking back on it, they really schooled us, because if you get around a housemaster and you're just like, they're like, clean your room up. You're like, they'd be like, what's wrong with him? So anyway, that's that.
I'm not going to tell you what we did now. I'm not confessing. I'm not confessing. Nah, but one time, who was that? It'll come to me. We were up on the top of the DNS. Casey, Mr. Casey.
I wasn't there.
Mr. Casey, yes, you was.
Not for sure.
There goes that them again. We were up the top of the DNS, the fire escapes. If you know that particular fire escape, there was a bend in the hallway. We up there partying, hey. Coming around the bend, we see Mr. Casey. Oh, no. We running. The way the steps in this particular fire escape were, they just went straight down. It wasn't like a regular staircase. Mm-hmm. We bust through the door. My best friend, Albert Barnes, he's passed, God bless his soul. He stopped because he saw the way the steps went down. Oh. I'm wondering why you're stopping. Mr. Casey is coming down the hallway. I pushed him.
Oh.
Ooh.
He goes,
Oh my gosh.
I get to the top and I go down. And we ran, but I was smart enough because I used to work, student work project. So I knew the DNS. Mm. So I didn't go out so Mr. Casey can look down and see who it was.
Right.
I just snuck another way. I went down to the Armory, Mr. Watson, and everybody was playing. I just eased in like,
like you were there the whole time.
I was there the whole time. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, because there wasn't no women there, that was the other. You know, we celebrated a lot.
So how you had prom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do we interact with another?
Yeah, where did you have the time to meet girls? That is actually one of my biggest curiosities about pre-females on campus.
Well, I didn't. It was just that simple. I think my mom and
What,
them,
did you go to the dance that they had with Ellis?
they used to have the dances at Ellis. I even like Bernie Oliver's sister, but I couldn't talk. And John Scott went and danced with her and everything. And there was a girls' school, just like Valley Forge Military Academy. It was called Ellis. And once in a blue moon, we would have a dance with them.
Yeah, they set it up.
But I didn't.
I met a young lady, man.
Probably while I was flunking in college.
She gave me a phone number. And I didn't, because we didn't deal with women all the time.
At all.
She told me to call her. I got home that weekend, called her. She said she was busy. Me and myself, I thought she was flagging me and telling me no, she wasn't. I never called her back. I called, But now we my prom, actually my uncle hooked me up, with a date.
My mom.
That's how it really went.
That's how I went on my prom. Oh yeah.
Now, some people, the Rainies and I don't even want to say their last name because they're preachers now and everything. But they had girls. You could tell that some of the guys who had girlfriends like on the weekends or something.
Okay.
Or if not girlfriends, they were around women.
All the time. Because they had sisters and so forth.
Yeah.
I was an only child.
So, did you go home on the weekends? Like, what was the
After the fifth grade.
After fifth grade?
I think the fifth grade or the sixth grade. Other than that, you had to stay there all weekend.
Yeah, I mean, was it 1 weekend a month?
No,
it was the holidays. Your Columbus Day, your President's Day, your Thanksgiving, Christmas.
You didn't go home at all unless it was a holiday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was like from
I'm gonna stop.
right until the
complaining then.
seventh.
Apparently it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, about seventh grade. Once we got in the junior high, you can go home I went home every weekend.
He went home every weekend.
Ned and them stayed. I had a whole crew. I had a whole crew at home. I was leaving them. Y'all stay here. Go ahead. And I would come back on after the weekends. Oh, the story they told me, it was them again, Mike. It was them.
Girard took us, when we got older, we wound up listening to a lot of, and it was cool, a lot of Caucasian music on the bus and everything. And the Elton Johns, ELO, I know all those groups. And then when we got a little bit older, I don't know which housemaster initiated it, but they took us to see Chaka Khan at the Valley Forge Music Fair.
Wow.
They allowed us to go see, around the ninth grade, they allowed us to go see the Elements of the Universe, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Wow.
I just want to say something before.
I miss both of them.
I'm just realizing now that the housemasters, I didn't realize the job. Just looking back now at the Steel and Garnet and stuff like that, I'm realizing the jobs that they did. When Mr. Gibbons came, I was a little jealous of them because he was real close with the Mark Anthonys and the Al Barnes and Owen and Bunky and all of them.
Class of 79.
Class of 79, thanks. And he started that Firebirds hockey league down in the in the basement of the Armory. And that was major because a lot of people didn't play junior high and varsity, but they got to, that was their outlet. He also, I thought he invented it, so I just Googled it the other day, that you won the championship twice. He's the flag football league. Mr. Gibbons started there.
Fireballs.
And and I didn't play the first year, but the second year we had to pick who was going to pick first, second, and third. And I got first pick, and I picked Ferguson, Myrick, and John Scott, and we won the championship. I meant to bring the trophy. Flag football. We won the championship. We were so good. That team was so good that they had an all-star team to play against us when the season was over, the champions, and the final score was 14-14. And Mr. Gibbons did a lot, and Mr. Casey, the guy he was talking about, we had a boxing team. This wasn't dorm disorder, but you got up 4:30 in the morning, And I don't know why I'm holding my hands like that. Because I quit because
I don't think I even thought about getting. We told me 4:00 in the morning.
I wasn't the smartest
Don't take
person
my
in the
name
world
off.
with the books and
No.
everything, but I'm pretty clairvoyant. I realized I could size up something. I knew I was going to have to fight or box John Scott, and he had muscles coming out of his fingers, and I quit. I didn't
Well, that was the end of your boxing career.
yeah.
Business decision.
Yeah.
I didn't have an older brother, or my uncles lived in North Carolina, so I never really was taught how to fight.
Yeah.
But I did learn some things. I do know some things, and I can actually ride in my car or be on the bus, and I can tell boys who are just playing around after school who don't know how to box because they're leading with the wrong hand.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. Some people, they have that in their family and everything, but there's a lot of fights at Girard, but I excluded them except for that one.
We're getting close on time.
Okay.
So, first and foremost, I want to thank you for being here with us.
Thank
This
you.
is
Thank you for having
truly
me.
a pleasure to
Thank
have you guys here and to bring your experience and your insight to our podcast. We really appreciate you.
Yeah,
Appreciate y'all.
This is really cool. When we started this podcast, when we started the conversation of the podcast, and I think I told you this on Tuesday when we spoke. This class,
This is where it
part of the
started.
first class coming in 68 and 69 was part of the conversation we wanted to have with students, and then the girls of 1993. So, that's coming up soon. So, I really thank you for your candor, for sharing your story. Owen, before we run out of time, Merit Award winner, right? We're going to celebrate you on Founders Day. So,
Yeah.
congratulations on that. And it's good to see you on second Tuesday of the month.
Yeah.
We go back to the board of governors.
To see that little
Yeah.
shock on your face,
Yeah.
man.
It was. Alex set that up.
Yep.
She asked me to send, bio and all that. I didn't know what she was doing.
Yeah.
And then when they announced it, I was actually shocked. I was actually
But it's
shocked.
well deserved.
Yes,
Thank
well
you.
earned.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
And I spoke with a classmate of yours. And I know this classmate because he used to kick my ass on the soccer field when I was a student. I hated him so much. But when I became alumni, we finally got on the same team. I have much love for him. Girard Riley.
Oh, that's my
Riley,
man.
yeah.
Well, that's
So
my
when
man.
I spoke to Girard, I told him, I said, "Oh man, Owen's coming on the podcast," and so he just wanted me to tell you that he loves you.
I love him back. That's
And
my man.
Another
need to
great
Keep in
athlete.
contact.
Another great athlete.
Yeah. I'm a little mad at him because when I finally became alumni and I finally got to play on the winning side, because y'all alumni were like, y'all would beat us in the game, but y'all would beat us up. Like I was like, the soccer games were brutal because I would come out worse than when we played Valley Forge or Salisbury. Like I got bruises on my back and my calves. So I was so excited. And then after 2 years, Girard decided, you know what? We're going to do odds and evens.
Oh, the years.
I mean, for 4 years, you've been whooping my ass for 4 years. All of a sudden, we're going to do odds and evens now?
Try to even the score. Even it up.
So he can make it a teaching moment. What was you teaching me when you was kicking my ass? That's all right, though. Love
Nah,
you,
but
Girard.
that's my man.
Yeah.
Now
wanna
that
reach
you
out
call
to
his name, when I'm on the way home, I'm going to call him.
Yeah.
Another excellent athlete, Girard Riley.
Gerard.
Yeah. But no, we thank you. We thank you guys so
No,
much.
thanks for having
I
me.
really appreciate this.
When Dan came to me, at the alumni meeting, I was just floored, because I saw you guys with your shirts earlier, and then if you see us, we wasn't going to ever approach you guys and,
I wanted to be a part of it.
political. Yeah, exactly. But I had it in my mind, but I wasn't going to politic because I didn't know you guys. Yo, I should be on there because, I was one of the first at Girard College. So if you're doing a dorm disorder, I should be there. But
100%.
I said, nah.
Don't worry, we started off with you guys.
Nah, but you
top
guys-
of mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
Thanks.
No, we appreciate
Yeah.
you so much.
Thanks again.
When it rolls out.
Yep. Well, folks, unfortunately, that's all we got this week. But make sure you tune in next week. We got a lot of good stuff coming this season, and we want to build a few things up as we head in towards Founders Day. As always, like, follow, subscribe, send this to your auntie, send this to your cousin, send this to your nephew, send it to somebody, get us some views, and hopefully they'll enjoy this program too. And as for myself, I will see you all next week. And Dan?
There used to be something that the house parents would say to us right before it was bedtime. And that's going to be my sign off from now on until somebody can think of something new. But the last thing they said to us before we did dorm disorder was lights out.
Lights out.
So until next week, lights out.
All right.
Good job.
Take care, everybody.
You have been listening to the Dorm Disorder Podcast. Until next time, lights out.